Health wisdom often comes to us in unexpected ways, particularly when we find ourselves awake in those quiet pre-dawn hours. Have you ever found yourself wide awake between 3 o'clock a.m. and 5 o'clock a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering why your body just won't let you sleep? If you're an older woman, this isn't just a random annoyance. It's your body trying to tell you something important about your health, your emotions, and even your future. Most people don't realize that waking during this time can signal crucial processes happening inside your body. In this health journey, we'll explore 5 powerful strategies that not only help you understand why this happens, but will transform those restless nights into moments of calm and clarity. These science-backed techniques will help you sleep better, feel more energized, and even boost your emotional well-being. Don't just suffer through those frustrating late-night wake-ups. Let's take control together and transform your sleep habits for the better. The solution you've been seeking might be simpler than you imagine. Your support means the world to us. If you enjoy this information, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build our community of health-conscious individuals. If you appreciate this content, simply comment 1 below. If you'd prefer different topics, comment O to help us improve and create better health resources for you. Imagine this scene. You're jolted awake in the dead of night. Your body still heavy with the remnants of sleep, but your mind completely alert. You glance at the clock as the harsh light reads 3:17 a.m. Your heart skips a beat as the familiar dread creeps in like an old, unwelcome friend. You've been here before, haven't you? The panic begins instantly, your mind racing through calculations. If I fall asleep now, I can still get a few hours. No, wait, it's too late. Why can't I sleep? Your heart pounds in your chest, thoughts buzzing like swarming bees, and the harder you try to will yourself back into dreamland, the more impossible it becomes. This experience is more common than most realize, especially among older women. But here's the critical insight. The moment you start panicking about your lack of sleep, you're only making things worse. It's like adding fuel to an unnecessary fire. Forcing yourself to sleep is like trying to control the uncontrollable. It's not only frustrating but futile. When you lie there pleading with your body to sleep, you're not calming your mind, you're igniting a storm. Stress floods your system, releasing cortisol, the enemy of restful sleep. This stress hormone is like your body's natural alarm clock, signaling that you're wide awake and ensuring your nervous system operates in full overdrive. The irony is striking. The more you fight sleep, the less likely it is to return. Instead of struggling, consider transforming this midnight awakening into something less tortuous, perhaps even a moment of peace. Start by gently sitting up rather than lying there feeling defeated. This small change in posture signals to your brain that you're not helpless. You're simply shifting gears. Take a deep breath, inhaling through your nose for a count of 4, holding briefly, then exhaling through your mouth for 6 counts. This simple breathing technique activates your parasympathetic nervous system, essentially flipping the switch from chaos to calm. With each breath, your body softens, your shoulders drop, and your racing heart begins to slow. Next, become curious about why you're awake. Is your pillow flat and worn out? Is the blanket twisted uncomfortably around your legs? Is the room too hot or too cold? These small inconveniences can disrupt your sleep without you noticing. Take action. Fluff that pillow, untangle those sheets. Adjust the thermostat to between 60-67 F, the sweet spot for sleep according to research. Even something as simple as a glass of water can work wonders, as dehydration often wakes us in the night. The key is not to lie there in defeat, but to take control with small adjustments that can make a significant difference in reclaiming your peace of mind. Hydration deserves special attention, as it's often overlooked as a mundane task, yet it's a powerful act of self-care. You might recognize the signs. waking with a dry mouth, experiencing restless legs, or feeling uncomfortably warm despite a cool room. These are your body's urgent calls for hydration, signals that it has depleted its water reserves while you sleep. But hydrating smartly in the middle of the night isn't as simple as gulping down water. It requires intentionality. Here's where many go wrong: reaching for ice-cold water when feeling parched at night. While tempting, cold water shocks your system like an unwelcome splash, tensing your muscles and jarring you further from sleep. Instead, opt for room temperature or slightly warm water, which feels comforting to your body. It's gentle and doesn't trigger alarming signals to your system. Keep a small glass by your nightstand for convenience. No need to fully wake yourself with a kitchen trip. Sometimes water alone isn't sufficient. If you're feeling particularly restless, your body may be losing important minerals while you sleep: sodium, potassium, and magnesium, the vital electrolytes that keep your muscles relaxed and energy balanced. When they're depleted, you might wake feeling dizzy, lightheaded, or oddly tired despite a full night's rest. A simple yet powerful solution is adding a pinch of high-quality sea salt, Celtic or Himalayan, not refined table salt, to your water. Just a few grains can help replenish your system without overwhelming your kidneys. Alternatively, a splash of fresh lemon juice adds potassium, another key mineral your body's craves. Sip this enhanced water slowly, allowing your body time to absorb the hydration. The benefits become apparent as that dry mouth, restlessness, and discomfort begin to melt away. You'll feel more grounded and centered, a subtle renewal that comes from caring for yourself thoughtfully. This isn't just about quenching thirst. It's about restoring your body's natural balance with the right kind of hydration at the right time. When you wake at 4:12 a.m. feeling a heaviness, that's not physical, a vague ache you can't quite name, it's time to check your emotions. This unsettled feeling could be your emotions functioning as an alarm clock for your heart and mind, drawing attention to something unresolved. In traditional Chinese medicine, emotions connect deeply with specific organs. The lungs, for instance, associate with sadness, grief, and stress. Your body might be using the stillness of night to bring suppressed emotions to the forefront when your mind has no choice but to listen. Perhaps it's unresolved sadness or grief, work stress, or family burdens that you've pushed aside during busy days. When the world quiets in early morning hours, these feelings can no longer hide. Modern science confirms this emotional overload can severely disrupt sleep, creating a heightened state of alertness when you should be resting. The early morning hours become peak time for stress as your brain sorts through the day's emotional baggage, amplifying problems in the quiet solitude. Rather than lying awake, letting these emotions grow, take a moment to check in with yourself. Sit up, prop a pillow behind you, and create space to breathe. Ask yourself, what's on my mind right now? What am I carrying that won't let me rest? You don't need immediate answers. Simply acknowledge what's stirring inside. This recognition breaks the cycle of ignoring what your heart and mind are trying to communicate. If comfortable, write down your thoughts, whether it's, "I'm upset with Jen," "I miss how things used to be," or something more abstract like, "Why do I feel so alone?" This isn't about solving problems but releasing them from your mind, giving internal chaos tangible form. By acknowledging your feelings, you begin breaking their power over you, regaining control over your response, if not the problem itself. This act of self-compassion reminds you that you deserve to process and heal, especially when night's quiet forces you to face what you've been avoiding. When you wake at 4:23 a.m., finding your body fighting against the very rest it needs neck stiff, legs twitching, mind spinning, staying glued to the mattress only worsens the situation. Your body craves a gentle reset to release built-up tension. Forget the misconception that you must lie completely still. Instead, sit up slowly, and permit yourself to move. Begin with your neck, likely stiff from awkward sleep positions. Gently roll it, dropping your chin to your chest, then tilting side to side while breathing deeply. The tightness will begin melting away as your body thanks you for finally listening. Next, tackle those shoulders, probably hunched from carrying the day's worries. Breathe deeply, lifting your shoulders toward your ears, then release slowly with a soft exhale. Repeat several times, pairing each movement with breath inhale as you lift, exhale as you release. The cracking sounds you might hear are simply your body releasing stored tension. To improve circulation, try a gentle seated forward fold from the edge of the bed. Hinge at your hips, letting your hands slide toward your knees or the floor, hanging there briefly. This encourages blood flow to your lower back, easing that cooped-up sensation from prolonged horizontal positioning. Finally, shake out restless energy by lightly jiggling each leg, imagining you're shaking off water after swimming. If your extremities are cold, another sign of poor circulation, rub your hands together quickly to generate warmth, then cup them over your feet. Research confirms that warm hands and feet help your body fall asleep faster, as your core temperature naturally drops before sleep. These small, gentle movements remind your body to unwind and release stress, giving yourself the gift of a 1-minute reset that can transform your night. When your mind races at 3:58 a.m., thoughts ricocheting about locked doors, tomorrow's meetings, or embarrassing moments from years ago, trying to force mental quiet is as effective as taming a tornado with a paper fan. Instead of fighting this battle, tap into the power of sound. Rather than reaching for your phone, which only fuels mental hyperactivity, try pink noise, the gentler cousin of white noise. Imagine rain tapping on windows, wind rustling through trees, or ocean waves flowing rhythmically. Pink noise softens higher-pitched tones, creating a warmer sound cocoon that syncs perfectly with brain waves, nudging them towards slower frequencies associated with restorative sleep. Northwestern University research found pink noise not only improves sleep quality, but enhances next-day memory. Keep a small speaker nearby, playing soft rain or ocean sounds to blur your thoughts into peaceful haze. Alternatively, try a short sleep meditation, a 5-10-minute guided relaxation focusing on breath and progressive body relaxation. This gives your brain a simple, almost boring task that tires your mind and prevents worry spirals. Many free resources exist on YouTube or podcasts. Just avoid those with sudden ads or loud intros. Find one that resonates with you, keeping the volume soft enough to hear without jarring you awake. We've explored the deep connection between emotions and our bodies, understanding how quiet moments, especially early morning hours, can reveal suppressed feelings. Instead of letting these emotions fester, take time to check in with yourself, write down thoughts, and release heavy feelings. This simple yet powerful practice transforms how we manage stress and emotional overload. What one insight will you apply to your own life? Whether it's emotional check-ins during night wakings or writing down feelings to process them, share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value here, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more practical health wisdom. Your support builds our community and helps us continue sharing this valuable knowledge. Take care, and we'll see you next time.